Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fragrance review. Thank you all very much for tuning in. And in this video, I have the pleasure of speaking to you a little bit about a fragrance that was recently released. It's by the French brand Bolvaint Paris, and the fragrance is called Laef. So stay tuned. Now, Bolvaint Paris is a French brand. I'm going to leave all of the information to where you can check them out down below. They are the sponsors of this video, and they make accessories, but recently they have also gotten into fragrances. They have one release for men and one release for women. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the men's release, and this is a beautiful bottle. Let's take a look at it up close. So the box for this one is pretty simple, but I do like how it has the texture down here at the bottom and also at the very top with the Bolvaint Paris logo. And then you have your information down at the bottom, natural spray. The serial number is punched into the box. And that's pretty much it for that. And then here we have the bottle, very classy, chic, and contemporary. It is a frosted glass bottle. The name of the company here in the front, the logo, company down at the bottom. The cap does not click into place, so don't pick it up from the cap. And then at the bottom, you have a sticker with your same information. The distribution on this one is pretty good. It gets the job done. And that was a presentation for Laef by Bolvaint Paris. Now there is a lot going on in this fragrance. It's spicy, it's woodsy, it's green, it's grassy, it's fresh, it's earthy. At the same time, it's also classy. And I would say the best description for this one is masculine. This is something that you want to put on when you really want to stop the show, when you really want to turn heads, when you really want to get people's attention. Now, there's a lot of vetiver in this. And vetiver, the way that it's used in Guerlain or in Fleur or in many of these other brands, you see that it gives off this sort of refined quality. You take that vetiver note, you compound it with the citrus, and you are going to get this fresh, crisp, refined, masculine, and sophisticated smell. Now with this one, there's a lot more going on in there. So you have some spices like cumin, you also have patchouli, you have some woods in the background, and the woods only further enhance the masculinity that is brought forth by this composition. But this fragrance, I absolutely love. It's actually reminiscent, to me at least, of another fragrance that I have in my collection, and it's called Terre d'Hermès by Hermès. Except this one, it's a little bit more transparent. There's a little bit more of a sweetness in the background, so it's kind of almost a nod to Vetiver Tonka by Hermès, or perhaps even Bal d'Afrique by Byredo. So it is its own scent, it's unique, and I would highly recommend that people try this out. Now, I was pleasantly surprised by this one because I initially smelled it for my first time when I received the bottle, and right away I did fall in love with this one because it's a type of scent that you feel good wearing. You are going to garner compliments with it. People are going to inquire as to what you're wearing. It is welcoming or inviting to that sort of mindset or mentality that when people smell it around you, they're just going to want to know what it is that you have on. It's transparent, it's ethereal, but it's not a skin scent. It's more of a romantic close encounter scent, all the while retaining and conveying that masculinity and that sort of refined aura that it has about it. My wife also really loves this scent, and I have worn it a few times, and every single time she has inquired as to what I'm wearing. Let's go ahead and finish things off by taking a look at my rating. First up, I took a look at the uniqueness and the overall smell, and I did mention earlier that it has some nuances of Terre d'Hermès, but it does do things differently. It's not a clone or a carbon copy. It's actually a little bit sweeter, and I think it's a little bit more transparent, so that makes it a close encounter scent, a little bit more romantic, but masculine at the same time. Overall smell is incredibly pleasant, and as far as longevity goes, you are going to get about 8 hours, which is sort of relative to the concentration of the fragrance. Projection is really good for the first 2 hours. It starts to sit closer to the skin, but it doesn't become a skin scent up until about the 5th hour of application. So if you do want to reapply at that point, I think you're pretty safe with that. As far as versatility is concerned, I think you can wear this one dressed up. Definitely. You can wear this one dressed down for as long as you can afford it. You can wear this one in all seasons, but I think it would really shine in the hotter weather. And I think both men and women can wear this, but I do think it leans a little bit more masculine. But again, wear what you want, wear what makes you happy. And last up, we have the presentation. It's classic, it's contemporary, it's modern, but it's also chic and stylish. I love the the bottle and the sort of frosted glass. If I were to give this fragrance an overall score, I would give this one a 4 out of 5. Now, in terms of the smell, I love the smell. I think the smell itself is a 5 out of 5. But the only thing that I wish this fragrance did is just last a little bit longer. It is a long-lasting scent, but if it could get me throughout the entire day, which fragrances don't often need to do, but that would be my only criticism. But nonetheless, this is a wonderful fragrance. You are going to get a lot of really spectacular components and facets and nuances from it, everything ranging from the smell to the presentation to the longevity. And I think the price is also reasonable for a lot of people, especially considering the fact that we are now seeing some niche fragrances go upwards of $400 and $500. And don't get me wrong, this is pricey. I'm not saying it's not pricey, but I think it's, for the money, I think it's worth it. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate you tuning into my review. If you have any experience with Bolvaint Paris and this one fragrance in particular called Laef, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. Also, please don't forget to subscribe for future videos and don't forget to enable notifications. Remember, I smell well so you can smell good, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.